In a sobering reflection of America's financial health, GoFundMe CEO Tim Cadogan has revealed that more people are turning to crowdfunding not for emergencies or medical bills, but simply to buy groceries and cover everyday expenses. His comments, first reported by Fortune, highlight a deepening crisis in household finances and a widening gap between Wall Street optimism and Main Street reality. Cadogan said the number of fundraisers tied to basic needs such as food, rent, and utilities has risen sharply in 2025. When people are fundraising to buy food for their families, he noted, that tells you something about the economy that statistics don't always show. The statement exposes what economists are calling a new phase of economic fragility, where sticky inflation, stagnant wages, and record household debt have left millions of Americans struggling to survive. Inflation and wage stagnation collide. Despite official claims that inflation has eased, prices for essentials remain painfully high. Grocery costs have soared more than 25% since 2020, and everyday staples like bread, milk, and eggs now take a far larger share of disposable income. Wage growth, meanwhile, has slowed throughout 2025, failing to keep pace with rising living expenses. The result is what analysts describe as a silent recession, a period in which economic data looks stable while real purchasing power collapses. For many working families, paychecks that once covered rent, transportation, and food now fall hundreds of dollars short each month. With no savings or access to cheap credit, an increasing number are turning to online donors. On GoFundMe, campaigns titled "Help Us Buy Groceries" and "Keep Food on Our Table" have become tragically common. Crowdfunding as a lifeline and a warning. Crowdfunding has long been a symbol of community generosity, helping people rebuild after disasters or pay unexpected medical bills. But when it becomes a way to buy dinner, it signals systemic failure. Economists see this trend as an early warning indicator of household stress that could precede a broader slowdown. It also highlights America's widening wealth gap. While corporate profits and stock prices remain near record highs, millions of working-class households can no longer afford basic necessities. Rising interest rates have only deepened the pain, pushing mortgage payments, credit card balances, and car loans to unsustainable levels. The social and economic ripple effect. The rise in grocery fundraisers reflects the erosion of traditional safety nets. Programs like SNAP and unemployment assistance haven't kept up with inflation, while food banks face record demand and dwindling donations. Consumer confidence among lower and middle-income households has dropped to its weakest level since the pandemic. Because consumer spending fuels nearly 70% of U.S. GDP, the consequences are serious. When families are forced to fundraise for food, discretionary spending on travel, retail, and entertainment collapses, and with it, growth and jobs. A mirror of economic reality. GoFundMe's data may provide a truer picture of the U.S. economy than official statistics. On paper, the markets look healthy. The S&P 500 continues to set new highs, yet for ordinary Americans, budgets are breaking. The AI boom and corporate earnings may dominate headlines, but everyday life tells a different story, one of debt, sacrifice, and survival. Economists warn that unless wages rise or inflation truly falls, the number of Americans resorting to crowdfunding for essentials will keep climbing. The GoFundMe CEO's statement isn't just a business observation, it is a national alarm bell. Crowdfunding groceries isn't innovation, it's desperation. And in a country that prides itself on prosperity, the need to pass a digital hat just to eat may be the clearest sign yet that America's economic recovery is a mirage. If you found this report helpful, hit like, subscribe to Financial Vlog for honest, no fluff economic insights, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next breakdown on how the real economy affects your wallet.